Hello, my beautiful aliens, and welcome back to the Authentically Blue podcast. I am your host, Carlson. It is currently 6:10 a.m., Friday the 7th of March 2025, and I'm recording this intro in my mama's car. In this week's episode, we have the wonderful Achebi, and oh my god, editing this was such a joy. I texted him last night like, bruh, I had your voice in my ear for the week, and like, I miss you. I miss having a conversation for you. When are you cooking for me? Anyway, jokes aside, this episode was a very fun one. It took a very unexpected turn. I think that's the beauty of doing interviews. A few of the things we talked about in this episode is being a boxer, because Achebi is a boxer, in case you did not know. The state of the Kenyan boxing, the state of Kenyan, bro, the state of boxing in Kenya. We talked about expectations in life of yourself and of the people around you. We talked about mindset, which, if you do listen to the Authentically Blue podcast, you know that's huge for me. We also talked about meeting bitter people in life, and this was very insightful. I found we talked a lot about this off the record. I'm glad he touched on it in the episode, and so much more. So thank you for tuning into this episode. Disclaimer, in the first, I think, 10 minutes or so, there's like a static voice, and I watched so many editing videos, and I could not for the life of me remove it. But I promise, after the 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes, it flows. The conversation flows. There's no awkwardness. There's no static sounds. That's also really fun with doing interviews with people, because there's always that initial awkwardness of people warming up in an interview, and then boom, we are in business, baby. Anyway, enough about me rambling. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Apologies for it being a few days late, but enjoy the lovely Achebi, and I can't wait to have him again on the podcast. Bye, my beautiful alien.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, my beautiful aliens. I am here with Martin Achebi. He is a boxer. He'll tell you about himself in a second. I thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
Do you want to tell my beautiful aliens? That's what I call my listeners. Aliens.
Which is okay.
It's an inside joke. My brother came up with it. He was, I called them beautiful humans before, and my brother was like, "Why don't you say beautiful aliens one day? Uchangamsha watu."
Okay.
A huge jump, I know.
It is. Yeah, it is.
But it became part of the Authentically Blue brand.
Okay.
So do you want to introduce yourself? Tell us who you are.
My name is Martin Achebi. I'm 24 years old, and I'm a professional boxer.
Yes.
That's what I do for a living. Yeah.
I usually enjoy asking guests who they were when they were 7, because I think it's a pivotal age in life.
Yeah, that's true.
When you think of 7-year-old Achebi, could you describe him a little bit?
I don't really know. I can't even recall when I was doing 7. I don't know.
Ningumu?
Honestly, I don't know. It's hard.
No, that's okay.
It's a good question though. It's challenging, but
honestly, or younger you, when you think of younger you. Like maybe 9-year-old you?
9-year-old me, I can't remember.
Okay, go for it.
9-year-old me, I was in the gym.
Working out?
I was in the gym because I started boxing when I was 9 years. Yeah, so I was in the gym and also the football pitch. And by the way, 9 years old, I was still doing acrobats. Have you heard of acrobats?
I have.
I used to do somersaults at all.
I did not know that about you.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I used to do that as well. When I was 9, I think I was actively on sports. Yeah. You
were discovering this is what you want to do.
This is what I want to do, and I think I don't know if I've ever had my childhood time was just active on sports. School, sports.
School and sports.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yep.
What are you passionate about now?
Who?
You. What are you passionate about now in life?
Boxing. Yeah.
Okay.
That's life. That's my life. I love boxing. I'm passionate about boxing.
Can you tell us about your first experience in the ring?
My first experience, I was so excited actually, because let's just say that I was still 9 years old. I was so excited.
You were young.
I was young.
Yeah.
By then I was excited because I didn't know how it feels to be in the ring. I I was just so eager to fight. That's all. I don't think there's anything else. But if you ask me right now, something else.
How's your experience now?
Now,
Yes.
it's tough. You know, because you've realized now boxing, you won't go inside there and get hurt. Yeah, so right now it's tough. But then again, after rounds, you get to enjoy. You get to you're in the moment, you're in the zone, so you focused on hurting your opponent or winning. Yeah.
I love that. Can you tell us about your early life and what inspired you to start boxing?
Nothing really inspired me to start boxing, but I think by watching, because I started boxing in Kayole. So we moved to Kayole, so I really like playing, you know. I really like doing activities. So there's just this one time I decided to take a stroll in the area, and I as I was passing, I was being told this is a social hall, so I went in, and that social, it's actually a community.
A social?
It's a social hall.
Social hall.
It's actually a community that brings people together because there's a lot of activities that are going inside there. So I went in, I saw acrobats, so actors acting, by the way. There's karate, there's kickboxing. But then again, the first thing I saw was kickboxing actually, and boxing. So I was interested, and I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. Let me. It's not what I want to do, but let me just try.
Yeah, you were interested.
Then after some time, I just got interested, and I was so focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how the journey started.
That's how it started.
Led you to where you are now.
Where I'm going now. That's how the journey started.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What does your typical day of training look like?
A typical day of training. It's just a simple day because I just wake up at 5 a.m. I'm always up about 5 a.m. Morning run.
Early riser.
Early riser. Yeah. Not every day. I hate waking up early though. But after some time, I'll become a night person. But right now, I wake up at 5 a.m. Go for a short run, 6 kilometers. Come back home.
Outside here?
Yeah, outside. Yeah, come back home, shower, have my breakfast. Then 10 a.m. I'm in the gym. And I also work, by the way, as a personal trainer, part-time personal trainer.
Okay.
I choose the people to train.
Yeah, you have the flexibility.
Exactly. So I'm always flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I love. But during my training hours, I'm not flexible. I'm only flexible in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how my typical day looks like because I train twice a day, AM and PM. Yeah.
What time in the evenings?
Evenings, I'm in the gym at 3:30 p.m. till 5, and I'm done.
I remember. I think those are the times I see you in the gym. 3-ish.
Yeah. Remember, 2, 3.
What role does diet and nutrition play in you being a boxer?
Big role because as a boxer, or as an athlete, I think eating healthy makes you healthy as well. You know, yeah. So you need to be healthy.
100%.
Yeah, 100% healthy. We wouldn't say really 100% healthy, but maybe let's just say 99.9 healthy, because without diet, I can't make weight. Because for me, as an athlete, let me just talk about myself, or let me just talk in general. Boxers,
Yes.
we have a walking weight. The walking weight for me, I walk around 73. For my fight weight, I fight at 66.5.
Okay.
So you need to once you start your diet and your training program, then you can be able to make weight. It's not easy, but you can be able to make weight. Then you can be stronger.
Have you ever had matches where you've had to increase or decrease your weight?
Yeah, because my last fight year, December, when I went to Czech Republic, I had to go up on weight. Yeah.
Wow.
I fought at Super Welter. It was a challenge. It's challenging and it's a big risk. I took a risk, and I'm a risk taker as well. So I had to go up to 152 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
so
what were you before?
I was actually at 152. But you see, in boxing, you can't walk around the same weight and fight the same weight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you only walk around heavier, then you cut down to fight weight, because weighing is always 24 hours before fight. So you weigh on fight nights are always Saturdays. So you weigh on Friday, weighing ceremony. You cut down to 66, Then on Saturday night, fight night, you're back to your way walking weight. So you see, you have more advantage than the person who's walking on his weight.
I see.
So this one I had to go up to 74, then cut to 69. Then 5 day, I was heavier.
Wait, you had to go up to 70?
To 74. That was my walking weight now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had to build up muscle.
And that's tricky.
It's challenging.
Yeah.
It's actually easier to cut down weight than
muscle.
Yeah, than adding.
Adding muscle specifically, yeah.
Muscle and weight. So.
Yeah.
But this was the longest fight camp I've ever been, because I trained for 3 months. That was a lot.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's a very long time, but it was challenging for me because I've never been there before. So I had to wait.
It was an interesting experience. The eagerness, the preparing.
I want to do this. Then you go to a point whereby I decided to reduce my training because I was tired of waiting.
Yeah.
But then again, professional, you have to be disciplined and be able to be just patience. I think it's just patience and all that. Yeah. So
how long are training camps normally?
Normal training camp, let me just say 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay, that was a long time compared to.
That was a long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But then again, it's supposed to be that way because professionally, it's supposed to be that way. Yeah, you're sure. Yeah, and then once it's longer, you get to you find your training program is really, really, really nice. Because when in the amateurs, they just bomb you with fight dates.
Wow.
They just say you have a fight next week. Yeah. It's not nice.
You need to have the preparation.
I need to have the preparation. I need to have a certain period of time for me to prepare for this fight. And I think for this, the previous fight that happened last year, that was nice. To me, it was challenging, but I enjoyed every moment. Yeah.
An experience now you have.
An experience I have a loss. I took that as a loss. It was a loss.
Oh.
But then again, it's nothing to me.
It's part of the journey.
Yeah, it's part of the journey. Yeah. And that's life. It's ups and downs. Absolutely. That was my setback.
Yeah. It's how you get up that matters.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah. How do you stay motivated during tough training seasons, like after that loss?
After that loss?
Yeah. Or not that one specifically, but like in general, different losses. How do you mentally... Because I've heard you before matches, you're like, I'm going to win, and Yeah,
I think for me, what motivates me a lot is the person that I want to be. Yeah.
Future
I want
you.
to be great.
Yeah.
The future me. That's all. Because I want to be great. And for you to be great, you have to start right now.
That is true.
Yeah. You don't have to be great to start. You start for you to be great.
Yeah.
So that's just me. So I keep on working in the gym every time. And for me, I say, for you to be great, you need people by your side, as well. They don't have to be by your side, but then again, for me, I work to for me it's entertainment as well. I take it as entertainment. It's my job.
Yeah.
But then again, what motivates me a lot is just the future me.
Yeah.
I just want to be great. Yeah.
And having supportive people around you.
I do have supportive people around you.
Yeah.
And those are the people that you need in your life or in your circle for you to be great as well.
Absolutely.
Because you can't do it alone. I don't think you can do it alone. And God by my side. Yeah.
I love that. Do you have any mental strategies you use to stay focused or calm? Do you ring a fight?
Not really. But they have to be there, This is boxing. It's not
being present.
Yeah, being present.
Yeah.
You just have to be there.
In the moment.
Present. Yeah.
How do you handle pressure and expectations from the fans and your fans and the media?
I think I work better under pressure for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like a diamond.
Nah, I'm like a diamond.
Shining bright.
Trust you me. On fight day, you can say anything. You can talk shit about me. You can say anything, but then again,
it doesn't affect you.
It doesn't affect me anymore.
It's all tactics people use.
I work better under pressure. Yeah, for me, I like pressure, by the way.
That's good.
That's just the kind of person I am, or fighter I am.
Yeah. Can you share a memorable fight that had a significant impact on your career?
Yeah, that was 2022 when I flew to South Africa.
Oh.
Yeah, I was. But then, that was when I was in Muaythai. It was painful. It was painful for me. It was tough. But I had a tremendous training camp by then. But then again, I was so excited as well because I was ranked number 33 in the world.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a huge
World
achievement.
Muaythai organization. And I was going to fight an experienced fighter.
Wow.
Yeah. And that fighter...
What's his name?
He's called Nedo Gomba.
Okay.
And he's a South African. And those are the people I was looking up to when I was 14 years old.
Wow.
Those are the kind of people I was looking up to. And there's this guy who, there's a teammate. He's actually a friend of mine. He's actually like a brother. He was like, Achebi, you're great. You'll one day fight this guy called Nedo. And I was like, I can never fight him. He's way, way better than me, and he's far much better than me,
You said that.
Yeah, that's what I said. But then again, 2022
Yes.
was announced. I'm fighting him for a title fight.
Wow.
I was so ready, and I was I believed in myself.
You're prepared.
Yeah, I was like,
You got this.
If I beat this guy, my name will be somewhere else. I'll be great.
Yeah.
I was great. Let me just say I'm great.
You feel like you
great.
would.
I'll be greater.
100%.
100%. So when I traveled to South Africa, and then as an athlete, as a fighter, you start by winning a fight in training camp.
Okay.
And there's what we call weight cut, the worst moment. That's the moment that every fighter hates.
Oh gosh.
Weight cut. I was supposed to fight at 63.5. And my fight weight was at 67, so I had to cut down. And when I reached South Africa, I think everything you do is a learning process. I did my weight cut and I couldn't make it to 63.5.
Oh no.
I was so weak. I felt like dying. Almost dying. Yeah, so weak.
That's a lot of strain on your body.
Yeah, I had to strain myself since I started cutting weight. I remember, I can recall it was 7:15 a.m.
Wow.
I started running on the treadmill, and we put on there's this suit that we put on. It's called sauna suit.
Okay.
I like a sweatsuit, so it helps.
Oh,
in
for the
cutting weight
heat.
easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
this is all like new. I'm like, this is so interesting.
Actually, I was cutting weight for almost 5 hours.
Wow. Continuously.
And continuously.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you cut weight. And you see, I arrived in South Africa a week before. So I had the time to acclimatize with the weather and all that. So everything happened.
And this was happening in South Africa?
Yeah, I was in South Africa, you can imagine.
New environment and everything.
New environment. By then I was okay because I was traveling a lot.
Yeah.
And for me, I think, like I said, I work better under pressure. So everything that happened in South Africa, for me, I don't like. For me, I like telling the story.
Yes.
But then again, it's not something that I like as well.
I hear you.
Yeah, because I felt like I was winning this fight. But if I would have won during the weight cut, then I would have won the fight itself. So I wasn't able to make weight, and we were fighting for a title. It was called World Muaythai Organization title, African title though.
Oh, okay.
So once you miss weight, you're not eligible to
compete.
You can compete, but you're not eligible to win that title no matter what.
That's messed up.
So I felt messed up mentally.
Yeah.
I was okay. Physically, I was okay. And you see, a week earlier, you're in South Africa, and you're not eating. You're starving.
And that's a huge toll on your body.
Yeah. And I was actually starving on the plane, even when I was flying to South Africa. So I think I got to a point whereby my body just refused. Yeah. I wasn't even sweating.
Wow.
So you have to sleep. They cover you, duvets, towels, and all that.
Really?
For you to sweat.
Yeah.
Then they had ice cubes with me. So I'm putting ice cubes in my mouth.
Is that why you were...
No, I like ice cubes.
Okay, naturally.
Yeah, naturally.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think I couldn't make weight. Just for me, I felt like crying. Then on fight day, I thought of not fighting. Because calls were coming from all over. Yeah. Mostly my family.
What were they saying?
Yeah, it's something that we didn't know. It's something that we couldn't disclose. We kept it as a team secret. Okay. But then again, either way, you have to tell people your story.
That
people
is true.
have to know, because people will be like, Achebi is great, but they don't know what it takes to be Achebi. No. They don't know what it takes to be where I am right now. So, my dad called. What's up? Like, you're not okay. because the weighing ceremony was live.
Oh.
Yeah, it was live. So
and they're all tuned in.
Those guys, not even, everybody. Let me tell you, that year, I think I was Achebi.
2022?
I had a number. 2022?
Yeah.
I had a big number of people watching live. South Africa. People were in clubs. They were actually home watching Achebi. So people watched me when my name was announced. So I was coming on the stage. My dad just told me, you don't look okay. And I didn't tell them what was going on.
Yeah.
So everyone was texting, Achebi, are you okay? Because of how I was walking.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was feeling pain. My whole body was in pain. Even when you just touch me, like I was in pain. So I was being carried, being supported by... It was just a client of mine.
Yeah.
Who flew to South Africa to just watch me fight.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was actually, he was actually supporting me to come on the way. So I missed weight. I weighed 65, you can imagine. And I was cutting from
67.
9. I was cutting from 69. Yeah.
Oh, and what, you're supposed 63?
Yeah, 60.5.
That's a huge progress though.
It's a huge progress, which is... Let me just say it's a learning process. Yeah. Everything we do in this world, I think we're just learning.
For sure.
But if I would have done it earlier, I would have made weight.
How much time did you have for that?
Imagine, I had a long time, but then again,
it's
we
still
started
something
cutting
new.
weight.
Yeah.
It's not new. We started cutting weight on weighing day. On Friday.
That's too late.
Crazy, that's too late.
Yeah. It feels impossible losing that much weight.
Yeah. So I didn't make weight, so I wasn't eligible to win the title.
Is that the only time you haven't made weight?
Yeah, that's the only time I haven't made weight. Yeah, and I feel like from where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
From the gym, from where I started, from Kayole. My first coach is a very professional coach. He's famous and known here in Kenya.
What's his name?
He's called Valdez Ochieng.
Okay.
And he's actually the first coach. Not, I wouldn't say the first, but he's the first coach to take Kenya, Denmark boxing club in Olympics.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing.
He was coaching a team called Sparta Gym, but then in Muay Thai, I've been coached by my coach was called Coach Mamba, also professionally. Coach Mamba, I've actually passed through great hands. During my fighting career. But then that time I didn't make weight, so I had only 24 hours to recover. Yeah. But then again, you can't recover for 24 hours for you to make weight and fight tomorrow.
It feels
so calls,
impossible.
Text messages. I couldn't reply to any of them because I was in pain and I was feeling sad. Yeah. Like, there's no need for me fighting, and I can't win that belt. And I knew I couldn't win because I was weak already. Yeah. My legs were gone, lactic, lactic acid. So on fight day.
But you did fight, right?
I fought.
Yeah, regardless.
5 rounds. Yeah. Over and I was like, my performance was on point. But then again, for me, I didn't feel it.
Yeah, because you're in a lot of pain.
Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain and mentally I'm not okay.
Yes.
But then after the fight, that's when I decided to switch to boxing now.
So that match was Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Do you want to tell the listeners what that is? Because I didn't know before this year.
Muay Thai is actually a national sport in Thailand. It's actually this art of 8 limbs, whereby you use your fist, knees, elbows, and kicks. Yeah, it's tough. It's very good.
It's completely different to boxing.
Yeah, complicated because you kick. Boxing is just punching and moving.
Hands.
Yeah, and then Muay Thai, you use your elbows to kill somebody. Muay Thai is actually the toughest sport in the world.
Did you say to kill somebody?
I feel like you can die in Muay Thai because imagine
brutal.
somebody elbows you in your face.
Whoa, that's
it's
brutal.
It's the most brutal sport in the world, and Muay Thai takes heart for you to fight.
Yeah.
I wish even in Thailand, those guys have stadiums for Muay Thai.
Really? It's that big?
Yeah, it's that big. Military. It's actually a national sport, and it's actually owned by the military.
Wow.
When it first started, it was called Muay Boran.
Okay. I feel like I've heard that before.
You've heard that before?
Yes, that's more familiar.
Yeah, Muay Boran. Then it's changed into a sport. Now it's called Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
The art of 8 limbs.
Okay.
Very nice sport.
8 limbs?
8 limbs.
Wow.
Yeah, you want to know what the 8 limbs are?
Go on.
You have 2 fists, 2 arms. Those are your feet.
Yeah.
Fist. Knees. Kicks. Elbows.
Yeah.
Those are 8,
That is true. And the face?
The face.
Yeah.
You don't use your face. But there's this that you use your head. I'm forgetting the name. What?
It'll come to you.
It will come.
It will come.
But it's also part of Muay Thai.
Okay.
So that's why you don't use your gloves.
Oh.
But the rules are the same. It's only that the big difference is that you use your head as well.
Yeah.
You can headbutt somebody. It's tough as well. Yeah. So then after that fight, I felt discouraged. I felt it's okay. I said it's a learning process.
Yeah. All athletes go through that. All greats.
I think
go through that.
Yeah, we both have those downfall. You need a downfall.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You can't have your story can never be okay. You can have if you're writing a book and your story is just flowing, then nobody will be interested.
It's giving movie magic. Yeah, it's exactly. Like not real. Yeah.
So you 100%. See, for me after that, then I said, I want to do boxing now.
Were you doing both before that?
Yeah, I started.
This is 2022.
I started kickboxing when I was 9, and I changed to boxing, then kickboxing, then boxing.
When did you focus to Muay Thai? Like what age or what was the shift? Because there was a time you were solely focused on that, right?
I think mine is complicated.
Oh,
I was just here, and here. There was a time I was even being banned from boxing, amateur boxing, because of doing kickboxing.
Oh.
Yeah. Then there is this great man from the military called Lieutenant Colonel Paul Bundi. He's actually in the Kenya Army cadet. So he actually he played his cards well. So then I was back in boxing again.
That's good.
Yeah. I think he loved me. He liked me. He liked my boxing style. I think he was supporting the talent as well. Because even in boxing, I fought under military games. Yeah.
What was his name?
Military games.
No,
the guy. Paul Bundi. He's a lieutenant colonel. Yeah.
Okay.
He's actually a big guy in the army.
Yeah. That is such an interesting. I feel like I've learned a lot.
Jeez.
Just hearing your experience.
Sometimes I just sit down and I ask myself what I've gone through. A lot. Then when you tell the story, somebody says you're too young.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, and imagine if that's now. Imagine if we do this 5 years down the line, how much more experience you'd have had.
From 5 years.
You guys should see the smile on his face. Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm great. I feel like I'm great.
You are actually.
This is now the journey to greatness because I've gone through a lot, and I feel like for you to be great, this is what you need to go through. Everybody has a different. We have different paths, but then there are challenges. Different challenges for you to be great. And if today, God forbid, but if today they say, or you just decide to say that boxing, right now is the end of my career, I'll be okay. But I say I think I've achieved a lot.
You're happy with the journey?
I'm happy with the journey.
Yeah.
I've embraced it and I'm happy.
You've given it your all?
I've given it my all.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to link a few of your videos down below so people can have a look.
Boxing is just nice.
Yeah. How do you analyze and prepare for opponents before a fight? Or do you focus on...
For me, I'll say I'm a stylish boxer. I don't focus so much in fighting. For me, I'm a calculated boxer. It's like chess. So I don't really study my opponents that much because once I'm in the ring with you, I make adjustment. That's the difference between me and other boxers. Yeah, I make adjustment. If you fight, maybe I can fight you. But if you box, I can box you. But once I'm in the gym, I do the right thing. Yeah, just train, focus on training. My fitness level has to be
on par to your expectations.
I need to be in tip-top shape.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of sparring for me to be able to. I need to be sharp. Sorry, I need to be sharp. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't really study my opponent that much. So
you focus on you.
Yeah, I focus on me and I wait for a fight day. Then I'll know what to do.
Do you feel like opponents you've had before focus on, like other boxers, focus on what other people more than, or not really?
They do.
They do.
Like, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of boxers do. Trust you me. Yeah.
What advice would you give to any young boxers or people who want to go into boxing who are listening right now?
Boxing stuff. Yeah, I'll say boxing stuff. I won't lie to them, boxing stuff, but there's nothing easy. But if you want to be a boxer, for you to be a good boxer, you need discipline. You need to be disciplined. Put in the work. Believe in yourself. Yeah, and believe in God. Yeah, that's all. That's it. Yeah, there's nothing easy in life. I think life is full of challenges.
Absolutely.
And boxing is like life. School is anything that you're doing here. Life is just life. It's just life.
Life is just lifing.
Life is just lifing. So you have to embrace those moments that you feel like, those moments whereby people hate or people feel like it's tough, but you have to embrace.
People feel
moments.
blue.
Exactly, that's the word actually. So you have to embrace those moments.
You just be authentically blue.
Be authentically blue. You have to embrace them and just keep moving.
Yeah.
I mean, you just take every step at a time. Yeah.
One step at a time.
One step at a time.
And you'll find your reason why.
Get there. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's just boxing, just life.
100%.
Yeah.
Have there been moments where you're in a match and an opponent does something surprising? Or there hasn't been that many? Because I know I've seen like you've won a lot of your matches.
Yeah.
If not all.
Actually, my first loss.
Yeah, your only loss.
My only loss, but I have a reason, but I never disclose that reason because I don't believe in excuses. He won. He was the best man.
Excuses are
I don't do excuses.
Wait, what did you say about being a man?
He was a better man that night.
Oh, that
the
your
opponent.
component.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna take it as an excuse, but he won.
Okay.
And I was 100%. I don't want to say I wasn't 100%. I was 100%.
Yeah.
Even though I was going through something. Yeah, but he won. And
fine. Is it the South African one? The Muaythai?
No, this was in this December.
Oh.
Yeah, last year.
Okay.
December, I was in Czech Republic. That was 21st December. That's when I fought Czech, yeah.
Before Christmas?
Before Christmas. I was actually there in Christmas. Yeah. Then I came back. I don't think I've met a special fighter. Who? Special? I don't know. I don't think.
Not special, but something like a surprising. No, really.
Not really. But I'm getting there. I know I'll get special fighters.
Absolutely. You're the special one.
I'm special one, but trust you me, I know I'll get that person.
It's coming.
And I'm ready for him.
You're excited.
I'm so excited. I'm ready for him. I'm going to deal with him.
What are your short-term and long-term goals in boxing?
My long-term goals?
You can also include, I know you mentioned your boxing welfare. You can talk about that here if you like.
For now, let me just say my long-term goals in boxing. I'm just here to do. I'm just here to support the upcoming champions. I also want in future. I want to open my own foundation, Achebi Boxing Foundation. Okay. Achebi Foundation, and I also want to open. I need a club on my own, where I can support other boxers and all that. And first of all, right now, what I want to do is change the sport of boxing in Kenya. And I believe I can.
I believe in you too.
And I will.
Absolutely.
It's actually changing.
It feels like it's happened.
It's exactly. And thank you for believing in me.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, that's what I want right now.
Yeah.
But the goal right now, first, the goal is me.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to put more focus on me. Just do what I'm supposed to do.
Continue honing your craft.
Yeah, that's all I want to do right now. I think I'm in the zone right now. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone can get me out of this place I am right now. Even the devil himself has tried. Ameshindwa.
Shetani ashindwa. Amen.
He's tried. He's even tried.
Wow.
That guy is trying as hard as he can, and I'm happy because I see, when I see the devil in front of me, I'm like, Achebi, you're doing something. Just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. Come, the devil's there. Just
you have such a good mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want him there. I want him there.
Speaking of mindset, how do you stay? I mentioned this before we started recording, but I was telling you you're very disciplined. Yeah. How did you get to this state? Or do you want to expand on that a little bit?
To what state exactly? I'm sorry, come again.
How do you get to the state of your self-discipline being high, or learning to be disciplined?
I think, let me just say, in everything that we do, there must be something that keeps you going and motivates you. So me, I look at other boxers out here who aspire to be like them, and those are the same people that keep me disciplined and all that, because discipline is key, everything. And for me to be disciplined, I really, for me, I'm ahead of my journey right now. Like 5 years from now, where would I be?
That's true.
And 5 years from now, for me to be where I want to be, I have to be what? Discipline.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Earlier you mentioned the current state of boxing in Kenya. Do you want to talk about how it is and how you'd like it to be, or how it's going? Are there any improvements? Is it better from how when you started?
For
those who don't know,
boxing in Kenya, let me just say it's doing well.
Okay.
Yeah, but boxing in Kenya doesn't start with me. I think let me start with the promoters. Yeah, promoters, because we have good boxers in Kenya. Let me first start. Let me talk about the boxers in Kenya. Boxers in Kenya are very disparate. I don't blame them, but they're desperate. They don't know. Maybe they know what they want, but they're desperate to a point that, you just don't go for fight. They just say, Aisha, come fight Achebi for 10,000 Kenya shillings, and you're like, I'm okay. Let me do that. Yeah, no, I think you need to know your worth. First, our boxers need to know their worth. If you know your worth, then you can change the mindset of also the promoters. I think once it changes the mindset of the promoters, then boxing will grow to be something bigger in Kenya. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what I'm trying to change in the sport of boxing, I think the sport has to be respected first.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they have to respect the boxers here in Kenya.
Promoters.
The promoters.
People. Okay.
Let me just talk about everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, in general, the promoters, the people, the sponsors. Because I feel like, as much as it's boxing, but without Achebi, there's no boxing.
True.
Without the promoters, there's no boxing. But then again, who's the main thing here? The boxer.
Yeah, himself.
Yeah. So you need to respect the boxer fight. You need to know the boxer's what. But boxing is business. So if you as a boxer, you don't know your worth, then the promoter doesn't care about that.
That's true.
Yeah, because the promoter will go ask for sponsors. The corporate sponsors will come in. They want to sponsor this fight. The promoter will go and say, I want to hold this fight, and this event, I need to pay this boxer this and this and this much. But then again, you yourself, you don't know your worth. You can't speak up.
Yeah.
Then the promoter doesn't care.
Yeah.
The promoter will do what he wants.
You have to be your first.
Exactly. Yeah. So I just think it's only. I think we need to respect the boxer, and we also need to respect the sport, because it's not easy. It's tough. Getting punched in the head.
It's not easy.
It's 12 rounds, 3 minutes for 12 rounds. That's 32 minutes or 36.
Yeah. A whole game.
Imagine, in one night.
Constant back and forth.
Back and forth punching.
Yeah.
So, after fight, sometimes people even go pee blood.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
go pee blood. Then you can imagine you pay 10,000 Kenya shillings.
Wow.
And most of us don't have insurance. So you can imagine you need to feed your family.
Yes.
You need to go. Exactly. You need to go to the hospital.
Sustain yourself.
But the promoter doesn't care.
Of course.
Promoter will go home.
Yeah.
Sleep. Enjoy. You're going home.
I almost wanted to sleep like pigs,
It's
but
crazy. You can't even sleep. Trust you me.
No.
You can't even sleep. Even those who earn a lot, you can't even sleep. But then again, there's something that has to pump your heart.
Yeah.
It's money. And money, it keeps you safe to a point that after that fight, you first go make sure you medically, you're okay.
Okay. Yeah,
but then again, if you don't know your worth, then nobody cares.
For sure.
Yeah, nobody cares. So let me just say, the promoters themselves, they need to up their game.
It needs to be a shift.
Exactly. Boxers need to up your game. Because for me, I just want to be different.
Yeah.
I don't care what they will say. I'm sure they'll listen to this. I've done a lot. I've done many. Done these
interviews.
Yes, and these guys, they just mistake. I don't know what to say, but
Like, mistake your words.
yeah, but me, I'm gonna talk. Me, I'll say.
You live in your truth.
Yeah, I live in my truth.
Yeah.
I'm different from them. No matter what they say, I'm different from them, and I don't care if there's any other boxer who's better than me. But I know I'm the best.
Yeah.
And I wanna.
You know your worth.
Yeah, I know my worth. I wanna work differently. Yeah, they could be having 100 fights. They could be having 8 right now. But they know. But people could see the difference because since I turned professional, that was 2023.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the differences, but they can see there's changes. There's changes. Achebi has brought changes in the sport of boxing. They don't want to hear this, but that's fact.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what I want other boxers to
see.
Yeah.
And hear.
We need to work differently. Because let me ask, are we not human beings like these American boxers?
You 100% are.
What's the difference between us?
There's
Let
no
me say
difference.
there's no difference.
No.
Why don't we be like them? We don't have, it's funny how let me ask. You know Eliud Kipchoge? The Kenyan runner.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that guy earns a lot because of Kenya?
No.
Because of there's Nike sponsoring him. Why don't we have Kenyan
He has
brands
worldwide
sponsoring us?
recognition.
Yeah. Why? Because they say if you want to succeed in talent, you need to leave Kenya. Why?
It's messed up.
I don't
Shouldn't
like
be
that.
that
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I love Kenya.
You like home.
Yeah, and I want things to be different here. Let's start. I'm not talking about any other sport, just boxing.
Specifically.
We need to pay our athletes, our boxers. We need to change.
What they deserve.
Yeah, what they deserve.
Yeah.
Then the sport of boxing will be bigger.
Yeah.
And better.
Because there's a lot of aspects
That's true.
that come into it.
A lot.
And for it to grow and change, which hopefully in the next few years we'll see.
Trust you me, it will.
It will. Yeah.
Honestly speaking, it will.
Yeah, it's happening.
And this is the year.
It's 2025.
It's 2025. It's every year. For me, I don't have resolutions for me. I never have resolutions.
You don't believe in that?
Nah. For me, I take one step at a time, and I do what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
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 Because you have resolutions, but then again, there's God.
That is true.
There's life.
You're a believer.
I'm a believer. So, I don't know, but I keep saying, if I have to train, then let me train. If I have to fight, let me fight.
You do that.
I don't know what's coming next, but then I'll do what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, I like that.
The
It's
moment.
very being in the moment.
Yeah.
It's a good mindset to have.
Because I've been disappointed before. And I think since 2023,
Yeah.
2023, 2024, it has taught me a lot. Yeah, because people can be in your life
Yeah.
and they can still go.
That's true.
Yeah, then there's what we call expectations.
100%.
I can't lie. Nowadays, I just live being hopeful every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wake up, I'm hopeful, but then again, I don't have pressure this life. Yeah.
And I think hearing even how you speak, I think it's something like the challenges you've experienced or gone through. It's things you have to experience yourself.
Exactly, yeah.
Because before we started recording, I was like, we're talking about different challenges and experiences, and it's all part of the journey.
It's all part
And
of
at
the
the end
journey.
of the day, even if you are if someone's listening and they're whatever field it is and they're experiencing difficulty, it's like you can't live in the things are not working out.
Exactly.
And it's if you are in that mindset, that's okay.
That's okay.
You'll get through it.
Yeah.
But I think it's okay. There's the road after.
There's the road after.
Yeah. And
Because
even with the people coming and going, it's like there was life before them and there's life after
and
them.
there'll still be life
And it's
before.
like you always have to be in tune with you.
Yeah, because I live with this. I keep on saying. Right now, I'm Achebi.
Yes.
If I cry, or I decide to quit the sport of boxing, there'll be another champion, no matter what you do.
100%.
Yeah, you like it or not, there's another champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's your time right now. We
Yeah.
don't know it's your time, but I keep on saying it's my time.
Yeah.
So once you get
have
the
to
time,
believe in it.
you have to believe in yourself and you have to do it. Because if you don't do it, trust you me, there's another person coming.
Yeah.
And
And it's
it-
better to do it and fail and
Exactly.
succeed and stand up.
And I don't believe in failing. One thing I know, I don't believe in failing. For me, if I fail, I say, it's a learning process,
Yeah.
and it happened for a reason. Actually, I live with this word it happened for a reason. And what's the reason? It's a good reason.
Growth. Yeah.
And for me, I think since 2023, I think I'm growing in this sport. Because, trust you me, somebody said somewhere, I'll never amount to anybody or anything. He said,
powerful.
these are his words.
Yeah.
Achebi will never box without me. And I was like, yeah, okay. Achebi will never make it without me.
Someone told you that?
He said.
The
He didn't even tell me.
audacity.
He even told my friends.
The freaking
Yeah.
audacity.
That guy was bitter. And I'm sure he's bitter even today. But you know what? I started fighting when I was young.
Yeah.
Before he came to the sport, I was there before him.
Yeah.
So without him, I would still be there. So right now, I fought a lot of fights without him. I believed in myself. He said I'll never be anybody, and I believed in myself. And I conquered, and I made him eat his words. And you know, trust you me, one day he's either going to break his phone, or maybe his TV, because I'm going to be on TV everywhere. He opens his phone, I'll be there, even sideboard. I'm not lying to you, because you know, you're
Even
not
in
God.
the club or whatever.
I
time.
swear to God.
All screens. Yeah.
You don't know what tomorrow holds for you or for me. Then again, the world doesn't evolve around you.
No.
That's why I'm saying everything you do in this life is just life. Whatever happens is just life. Because if right now I have a wife, we divorce,
Yeah.
she's gone.
That's
Life
true.
goes on without her.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't wish anything bad for her.
100%.
I rather. That guy thought I'm Achebi because of him. But let me be honest with you. Before you came to this world, there's God.
Yeah.
There's a reason as to why you came to this world, you know.
That's true.
There's a big reason. And that reason, we don't know.
Yeah.
But we as human beings, we always know it's for a better reason as to why I'm here. And then we need to live by that, you know.
100%.
So when I decide to just say Aisha will never amount to anybody because we've broken up or we've parted ways,
Yeah.
am I right or wrong?
You're wrong.
I'm very wrong because I'm not God.
No.
And for me, the reason as to why I was so motivated is because I was there before him. As much as he's way, way older than me,
Yeah.
he's actually 20-something years older than me.
That's so wrong.
But then again, I'm more experienced in the sport of boxing
Yeah.
than you. So without you, I'll do it. Without you, I'll do it. And I'll make it.
Yeah.
And that's what I believe in this world. Without anybody who thinks owns me,
Yeah,
just give me the chance. Let's part ways and see. I'll do it without you.
I'll show you.
And always, I believe any genuine person will always win. No matter what, will always win. And the reason as to why I'm winning, not just in the ring, everything that I'm doing in life, the reason as to why I'm winning because I'm genuine. And there's a reason as to why Achebi is Achebi. You know, you can't change that. Nobody can change that. There's what we call destiny.
Yeah. Do you believe in destiny?
Yeah, live in destiny. And there are people called destiny snatchers, you know. They are destiny snatchers. No, I'm being honest.
I didn't even mean to laugh, but that's such a messed up.
No, they are
My
destiny
mind,
snatchers.
yeah, for
There
sure.
are those people who will come to your life.
Just fuck you over.
Yeah, and then you know there are those people who will love you for who you are and for what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, unconditionally. So for me,
Genuine.
I wouldn't say I have a big number of friends. I don't think I have friends. For me, I have supporters. Yeah, I have supporters in my life, and for any other thing apart from supporters, fans. For the fans, I don't know. I appreciate the fans, but I appreciate my supporters more than the fans. You know, fans will be there. Fans will be there to support you because you're winning. But when you lose, what happens?
That is true.
What
will
ab-
they
Will they be there with
will
me?
they leave you let you walk
Exactly.
alone?
But a supporter
And
will be there with me no matter what.
Yeah, through the thick and thin, through the hardships.
Yeah.
100%.
So, you see, I focus with the things that matter to me right now.
Yeah.
But when I hear negative words
From people.
from people, it makes me focus more. And you know, I think I'm becoming more mature. I don't know if it's the situation or what. I think I'm becoming more mature to a point that whatever thing you say about me, positive or negative, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just walk away and I'm like, yo,
That's true.
You know, God.
Yeah.
Then you know the most.
You don't get to say.
The most interesting part is that I still have both hands, both feet, both eyes. I can breathe. I'm healthy.
Wow.
Then you can't stop me from doing what I'm supposed to do.
No.
Before I met Aisha, I had a dream of becoming great. As I was with you, the journey kept on going.
Yep.
I was still aiming to become great. So if you leave, doesn't mean I won't be great.
That is
I'll
true.
be great,
But I won't leave.
Yeah. Don't go. That's just an example. That's
I hear you. But
so
it's,
that's what those people said about me. They called me a thief.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm happy because right now I made them eat their words.
That is true.
Every fight I was going, he'll lose. I lost December, and do you know what? I'm happy. I'm not mad because of that loss. Because I look at people like Canelo. Canelo is a boxer. He's a boxer. I look at Canelo. He has a loss in his boxing record. But he's great. He's actually one of the most highest paid boxers actually right now.
Oh, wow.
So what's stopping me from being Canelo?
Nothing.
I don't know what I believe. I'll be better than Canelo. I believe. I don't know how.
You believe it inside.
But I believe inside.
Deep.
Because people say, you know, they're in the gym or maybe in the sport of boxing, even football, you'll find that those people are athletic.
True.
There's hard work.
True.
They work so hard until you see. For me, people don't see how I work hard. They never see that. And sometimes I doubt myself about that. But I came to realize that those are just things that will be there in life. So all I need to do is just do what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to run 6 kilometers. I won't run 10. Why should I do 10?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I'm hardworking. I'm doing too much. I don't want to do too much. I do what I'm supposed to do, what I can do,
what's needed.
Yeah, what's needed. This is what is needed, and I'm doing that. And if there's something stopping me from doing that, then I can't. You know, I mean, there's some things you can't control in life.
True.
Yeah, so
there's a lot of things out of our
a
control.
lot.
But a lot of what you spoke about today is in your control.
Exactly.
The mindset, the discipline.
The discipline. You know.
Yeah. The focus.
So those people right now, where they are, I love them, by the way, because they're my I won't say my enemies, but they keep me going.
It's like
every day.
This video of Cardi B on stage, and she's like, "And to my haters, here I am winning an award."
Exactly. You see,
without you, I wouldn't be here.
And for me, without them, I wouldn't be here.
Absolutely.
And they're making even me better.
100%.
I think that's one thing they don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll make sure I'm always making sure they eat their words, because they even thought I'll never fight outside Kenya without them. But I fought 2 fights without them. Imagine.
Crazy.
Yeah. So they're like, okay, this is
and many more to come.
Trust you me, there are many more to come.
Yeah.
And I mean, they won't believe it.
Yeah. I think it's also very important for other athletes, whatever field it is, or whatever industry it is, people are listening to know that there'll always be people who want to bring you down, or who are just not genuine and good.
It's true.
I like watching shows. So there's this K-drama specifically I was watching about this guy who's becoming an actor.
Okay.
And him and his best friend, they're in their 20s, and so his best friend comes from a very wealthy family. So his mom was like buying him Instagram followers, which he didn't know. Yeah, buying him Instagram followers, getting different things for him.
Yeah.
And this other guy, he comes from a poor family, but he had someone in the industry who was trying to pressure him and manipulate him. But he wouldn't give up. He believed in himself, and he was like, I'll get there one day. And it's like, in whatever field, there's always going to be people. There's always going to be someone somewhere. Yeah. Whether you're in high school, whether you're at work, whatever industry, it's just, that's just how life is.
Yeah, you know, there's this word that my coach says.
Yeah.
Let me just put it in Swahili. Anasemanga, mti yenye iko na matunda imeiva ndo gongo na mawe. So everything happens to me. That's what he keeps on reminding me.
Yeah, a tree that has ripe fruits is the one that people throw at.
Exactly.
For my global.
So it keeps me going all the time. And you know, there's this so relationship. Yeah, the coach, you know, Coach John.
I do know him. Yeah.
That guy.
He trained my dad.
He keeps me going. Yeah. Trust you me.
I love that.
He tells me, whatever thing you're doing, you're just a child of God.
He's also religious.
Yeah. As much as he believes in me more than I believe in myself. And those are the things that keep me going.
Yeah.
Because, people see. Once, even right now, I can see if you're going to be great or not. There are those things that you're going to do, and they will tell, and they will show Aisha is going to be great. And
So am I going to be great?
You'll be great. Whatever thing you're doing. Do you believe in yourself?
100%.
I hate people who don't believe in themselves. And I like those people as well, because I try to
be that way.
Yeah, I try to make them believe in themselves.
No, I've always believed in myself.
You don't just believe in yourself by saying.
No, by doing.
Yeah.
Even by doing and like figuring it out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I started the podcast. It's like just being authentically me.
And that's a huge step in life.
100%.
Yeah, just starting something is tough. As much as people say starting is easy, no, starting is not easy. You need to figure it out first.
Believing in yourself.
Taking
the leap of faith.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Me, I don't believe in, starting is easy. Boss.
And it's okay to have doubts.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's part of the journey.
If you don't have doubts in yourself, trust you me, you're not going anywhere.
100%.
There's just that something that you'll do. It's a long-term thing.
Yeah.
But there's that, even when thieves go to rob, what do they believe? They believe they'll succeed. That's true.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah, they believe.
They won't be caught.
Yeah, they won't be caught. But what happens after?
True.
But why does that happen? They're not genuine. They're not doing it in a good way. But once you do it in a good way, you believe in yourself, you believe there is God, but I'm doing the right thing, trust you me. That's a long-term thing. You'll be great.
Do you believe in karma?
Karma, yes, I believe in karma. I've experienced that before. I'm seeing it right now.
Yeah.
The people that
were not good to you.
Those people are going through a lot, trust you me. And I don't know, but I know deep inside, those people are regretting as to why they did this to Achebi, because I cried. As a man, I cried. I cried. I really cried. I think 2023 was that year for me.
It was a tough year.
Yeah. And nobody could notice.
Yeah.
Because I said, I'll do the right thing. What is it?
That's the year I met you and I didn't notice it either.
No. I think somebody who I think a few people would notice. Yeah. A few of my friends noticed. Because that's when I started isolating myself. Till date.
You did seem locked in, like you were very focused. But I thought as a boxer, because, I was told you're a boxer, so I was like...
I was supposed to be that way. But if you knew me earlier, then you'd have known this guy is not okay. So. Yeah, because I wasn't 100%. Yeah. Sometimes I was just zoning out. Yeah. I'm thinking, why is this happening to me? Why this time?
Why now? Why
me?
Why
now? Why me?
But it's like my aunt usually says, when a snake bites someone, you can't ask why the snake bit me. You have to deal with the poison and keep it moving.
And I hate snakes. I'm afraid of snakes.
Oh, crazy.
And then, I just kept going.
Yeah.
Kept going 2023. I kept going. I just said, it's boxing. There's no other way. It's just boxing. Kept working out.
Do you have any passions or interests outside of boxing?
I'm a weird person now.
Not really?
Not really.
That's okay.
Yeah.
How do you handle criticism and feedback from coaches or fans?
Oh, that's nothing to me. Is
it different with the fans? Like, I think you touched on it earlier. You were like, when people speak negative.
With the fans, it's different.
Okay, and with coaches, because coaches like...
Yeah, for coaches, I've experienced that.
Yeah.
Even, I don't want to say this one. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to mention the specific people.
That's fine.
But I've experienced that with my coach. But then again, I get it from people. They say, Achebi, hey, this and this said this and this and this will happen. Like, okay, why though? This is my, I don't expect this from
that person.
So for me, I just decided. I think I just decided to let it pass and just keep going.
That's how you choose to deal with it. That's how I choose
to deal with it. Because if you keep your head there and mind there, you won't move. Yeah. Be focusing on the things that don't matter to you right now. You have to do what matters. What's supposed to be done.
Yeah. And you just do it.
I do it and I keep going. And I say hi to them when I meet them. No, trust me. That's who I am. And I'll never change. I don't think I'll ever change. Someone said, Achebi, right now you're humble, you're a nice person, but ile siku utashika pesa. I'm like, okay.
Tutaona.
See, tutaona. We don't have to see. No. Your words, those are your words. I'm not gonna talk about that. Those are your words.
That's true.
I'm like, bro, if I change.
What I mean is, we'll see. It's like I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna be me.
Exactly.
That's what.
But then again,
yeah.
I don't even.
You
want
don't even want to
mention
think
that.
way.
You know, I never talk back. That's what you've said.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
It's okay, bro.
That's it.
And why do you think I'll change?
Yeah.
No, why do you think I'll change? That's my question too. No, why would you say I'll change? And why do you think I'll change?
Projections.
You know, at the end of the day, we're not on the same level.
That's true.
And I'm not changing. It's just life.
I am who I am.
I am who I am.
# Spencer James.
One time.
What do you enjoy doing in your free time when you're not training or fighting?
In my free time, I'm a good cook. By the way, I enjoy cooking.
Oh, I didn't know that. So you'd have made me something today.
I don't know what you're eating, but I can still bake.
Next
I can
time.
still cook. Don't worry.
Okay.
I enjoy cooking. I enjoy watching boxing.
Yes.
I'm a fan of boxing.
There's boxing in the background, guys.
Exactly. Enjoy boxing.
Yeah.
I think the most weird this one. I enjoy shooting.
Guns?
Yeah.
You're the third person to tell me that this
I
week.
enjoy guns.
What is happening in
I'm
Kenya?
always in TV studying
I've gone
guns.
for 1 year. I've come back.
Really?
Everybody's pop.
You know, guns, they sound itself.
It's very
a
like
distraction, yeah.
It's a bit like crocheting or knitting. It's
Some
focused.
people don't understand. People will just say they enjoy it, but they don't know. They don't know what it is, what it takes to enjoy. You know, guns.
That's one I haven't heard. Tell me, what do you enjoy about it?
What I enjoy about guns. You know, it's something that not
many people do.
it's something that just
It's rare in Kenya, isn't
it's
it?
very rare.
Is
No,
there a
right now
range in
it's
Mombasa?
popular.
Mombasa, I know there's one. My dad.
A lot there is in Kenya.
Nairobi?
In Nairobi, there's Karen. There's at the river.
Do you go often?
Yep,
Maybe one day we'll go.
we should.
So.
You're strong. You think you can?
Yes.
Guns, but I think guns. I love guns.
What is it called? River, like it comes backwards, right?
Yeah, it's vast.
You have to-
That shot, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. It's really crazy, but it's nice. That's what I enjoy, and I enjoy watching and learning.
So that's
in
your
TV.
hobby. When I asked you earlier, kind of
Let me just say cooking.
cooking.
Yeah,
Cooking is
that's
a
my
good one.
hobby. Yeah.
How has boxing influenced your personal life and your relationships?
Let me just say, how? I think a lot in many ways. I think I know the best people to hang around with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how boxing has influenced me. Then how to handle issues. I mean, situations and all that. Yeah, because for me right now, my company, if you look at my company, the people I hang around with, it's just me and me. Yeah. Yeah. That's how boxing has done for me, because I think I don't think there's any other way.
Yeah.
Just that, yeah.
If you could go back and give advice to your younger self, what would it be? Nothing?
Just keep going. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I've had a rough. Yes, I've had a rough childhood life, but I don't. It's just, for me, it's just been always boxing. Yeah, always.
I hear you.
Yeah, but school, I don't like school. I'm not gonna lie, I hate school.
Your favorite part was finishing?
Yeah?
Your favorite part was finishing?
You just don't know. You don't know.
No, I think I know.
I hated school.
Yeah.
But in my Form 4,
Exam.
when I was in Form 4, I think Form 4 I could count the days I was in school.
Wow.
I was just in the gym.
That's me and my brother. That's the conversations we have. He finished from 2022, I think. He was like, Aikisha, I cannot wait. I was like, I know. That's me right now with uni. I'm just coming to finish.
Uni, I think it's something. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's different because I've not been there. Because even me in
with
school,
uni, you get to choose like what you're doing in a way.
Can you believe when I was in school? You see, this thing of kneel down, not me. Not
See,
me.
this is Kenya experience. People in UK and other places don't experience that, but it's part of.
But you see in Kenya,
yeah.
people experience that, and they are like, they have to do it. Me, no. You don't tell me to kneel down. Not you. Me kneel down? Why? And I was the most silent kid in school. If you asked of Achebi,
Yeah.
The polite Achebi.
Yeah.
Then people don't know me with that. People think I talk a lot, but when I was in school, I
It
used
wasn't
to
like that.
silent.
Yeah.
Then I was the most disciplined actually in school as well.
Oh.
Yeah. I was
So
the most
it's
disciplined.
something you've had since before.
Yeah, since before. I think it runs in the family because everybody in my family, my sisters, brother, disciplined. Yeah, everywhere. We've never had these scandals of school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Which I really like it. But then again, fuck school.
School's done. No more thing of school.
No more thing. But my kids
Yeah.
will go to school.
Watasoma.
Wapende, wasipende. No, let me tell you, school is good.
Yeah.
I think one thing I'll say about, as much as I'll talk negative about school, but I think it's the primary school, not even secondary. Primary school taught me discipline as well. Yeah. You know, I can speak because of school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be honest. You can't just wake up and say you can speak and
It's
use
not
some
possible.
vocabulary because by yourself. No, you have to go to school. I think school taught me a lot. And speaking, expressing myself, it's just school. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my kids will go to school. My kids will go to school. My kids will study. My kids have to go to school. And they will be, I don't know, where they are right now. They better be prepared because they never miss in school.
A few years down the line, we'll have that conversation with
Half what?
them. No, we'll have them on the podcast and be like, "Yep, your dad planned this from the very beginning."
Let's talk about 2 years from now, maybe. Is it 2 years? 2 years from now.
2027.
We are on 2025.
Yeah, so 2026.
Let's say next year. I'll think of having a kid now. And now it's still in my mind. Let's say next year, but then again, I don't know.
But how they won't start school then? That's why I said a
Exactly.
few years.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Next part is rapid fire questions. We're concluding the podcast.
Okay.
And then at the very end, I have the last guest asked me to ask you a question, not knowing who you are, and then you have to prepare a question for them. So, yeah, you can. That's why I said it now, so you can think of it. Rapid fire questions. Who's your dream opponent, past or present?
I don't have past, but let me say present. I just want to fight this great guy called Terence Bud Crawford. Yeah.
What's your favorite pre-fight meal?
Preferred meal? Ooh, chicken and rice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that sounds yummy. Preferred weight class if you could choose any?
135
135?
pounds. Yeah.
Okay. Side note, earlier you mentioned weight class, you know how you're talking about adding and gaining. Who chooses that? Is it the people, do you get to choose or do the boxing people?
I choose and I choose I'm fighting on this weight class. Then they just...
Okay,
Yeah.
that's how that works.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Do you have a lucky charm or pre-fight ritual?
Nah,
No.
never.
Okay. Who is your favorite boxer of all time?
Tim Bud Crawford and Floyd Mayweather. But let me just say,
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, my favorite boxer of all time.
Last and not least, if you weren't a boxer, what would you be doing?
Boxing.
Wow. Guys, this
Why
smile
would
on
I
his
not
face.
be doing boxing?
Wow.
Boxing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I love that. The question my last guest asked is, before that, I haven't touched on traveling. I think I just want to talk about that a bit. If I know you've traveled for boxing and Muaythai, could you share how was that experience? Did you enjoy it? Do you look forward to more traveling in the future? How has that been?
First of all, I'll be honest with you. I don't like planes. I don't like traveling. I don't like leaving my house or leaving my country, Kenya. So, and I'll say it's not really, I wouldn't say it's exciting or I wouldn't say it's enjoyable because I'm going for work. Yeah, and going for work means you're going to fight. You're going to exchange punches with your opponent.
Do you get time to look to experience different cultures or see?
Me, not really. I don't like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just I'm traveling to fight. Let me go fight
That's
and
the
go back
focus.
home. My I think a lot of athletes. Let me just say a lot, or maybe let me talk about me. In general, I'm always looking forward to finishing that fight, then come back home and celebrate.
Yeah.
I like freedom. Once I'm on fight camp training for a fight, I feel like I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not
You're
free.
still in the zone.
But once I'm done,
Yeah.
I'm a free man again. I can do what I want.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but the problem with me is I'm doing what I want is planning in my head. Then after I don't do it, I wonder. Yeah.
So my last person who I interviewed, he's called Mali. He's actually a Kenyan musician. He said, "What about life are you most excited about right now?"
What about life? What am I excited about right now?
Yeah.
I'm excited about being a boxer. Yeah. Being a boxer, I mean, the journey itself, I'm excited about it. It's tough, but at the same time, it's exciting. Just being a boxer
It's
in
fulfilling.
general, it's fulfilling, trust you me. Because let me tell you one thing. You can imagine, it's tough. You know it's hard. Waking up, going to the gym. Let me just say, waking up today, you fight. Then after that fight, how do you feel? You've accomplished something big.
Yeah. It's
That's
rewarding.
Yeah, it's rewarding. That's how exciting it is.
Yeah. Do you have any question for the next guest?
For the next guest, I don't know, but
Or you can text me afterwards.
I
No
can't
rush.
text you. Yeah, I will.
And that is a wrap. Do you want to tell anything to your fans, your supporters,
Um,
your people, anyone listening?
For those who are listening,
Yeah.
for my fans, it's 2025. It's a new year. It's gonna be a busy year for me. But I'll just keep on saying. I just keep on telling them. I'm just gonna be the same Achebi. But things are going to work out different for me because my journey is always going to be a journey for greatness. So they can just keep an eye on Achebi's journey and
Yes.
support me as I become great. That's all.
I love that.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for being on the podcast.
And thank you so much. It's my pleasure.